All right, good morning. Okay, my phone keeps dying. Look at this. iPhone storage full. All right, so we're going to work on that. I'm going to have to hook up my phone again, but it doesn't matter. So yesterday's homework was finding lowest common multiples. So as you can see here, we had 5 and 20. So I found the multiples of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Usually I'd go all the way up to times 10. But I already said 20, and I knew I'm looking for 20. So I knew the first one's going to be 20, so I matched it up. So here's my lowest common multiple. These ones share. We'll, of course, share 40 and 60. We want the lowest one. We go to 3 and 4. I do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. I do 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So you can see here I hit with 12 and I hit with 24. But what I want is I want the lowest one. So I got 12. Here I did 4 and 6. Well, I just did 4, so that's easy. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and 24. 6 is 6, 12. Oh, I matched my 12s. 18, 24. Matched my 24s again.
It's a peanut.
All right, yeah, it looks like a peanut for sure. There's 2 peanuts in a row. This is not a peanut. So we have 7 and 2. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, and 7 times 7 is?
49.
So 49 right there. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I matched the lowest common multiple is going to be 14. We'll probably match again at 28 and 42 because these are even, right? But we want the lowest one. We want the lowest one. All right. 8 and 9. I knew these were going to be a long one. That's why I put them on here. So we took them all the way to the multiples of 10. So 8 times 10 right there. So 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, and 80. In 9, we went 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, and 90. And then we match up right here at 72. Way down the line, okay? So we match those up for another peanut. So today's work, we're going to keep this page because we did all the work. And we're going to start matching right here. To add fractions together, I need the denominator to match. So this is where earlier you may have heard me say lowest common denominator. I should have said lowest common multiple, but it's because we're actually doing this to find the lowest common denominator in fractions, adding fractions. We can only add fractions when the bottoms are the same. So if we look here, I did my 5 and I got to 20, so I want my bottoms to be 20. 9 over 20 stays the same. I have to multiply 5 by 4 to get to 20. I have to multiply 3 by 4 to get 12. So then I have 12 plus 9. What's 12 plus 9, guys? 21? 21 over 20. And who cares if it's improper fraction? Okay, it's okay. 21 over 20 is good. All right, so here I have 2/3 and I have 1/4. If I look at my paper, my lowest common denominator, my lowest common multiple was going to be a 12. So I have to multiply these by numbers to get me 12. 3 times 4, 4 times 3. Whatever I do to the bottom, I do to the top. So 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. Plus 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. What's 8 plus 3? 11 over 12. See, the denominator stays the same. Once I did all the work to make it the same, I just keep it the same. There's a lot of work to get it to the same. All right, we look here. Our lowest common multiple here was 12. So we want these to be 12. We want this to be a 12 plus this to be a 12. Well, what do I do to 4 to get to 12? Well, I multiply it by 3. 1, 2, 3. So whatever I do to the bottom, I do to the top. So 4 times 3 is 12. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times what equals 12? 6 times 2. So whatever I do to the bottom, I do to the top. 1 times 2 is 2. So now I have 6 12s plus 2 12s equals 8 12s. Fancy. All right, here I have 3 7s plus a half. So I look at my sheet. Oh, where did I match up? I matched them up to 14. Both of them are going to be 14. My lowest common denominator is 14. What do I have to multiply 7 to get to 14? 2. So whatever I do to the bottom, I do to the top. So 3 times 2 is 6. What do I multiply 7 by to get to 14? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 times 7. It's right there too, 2 times 7. Whatever I do to the bottom, I do to the top. So 1 times 7 is 7. So a half, look, 7, half of 14. Yeah, it works out. So what's 7 plus 3? 13.
7 plus 3 is not.
So 7 plus 6, sorry, 7 plus 6. I broke up the 6 into 2 3s. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, so now I go to 8 and 9. My lowest common denominator is a 72. What do I have to multiply 8 by to get to 72? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Multiply it by 9. So if this is 8 times 9, this must be 9 times 8. And whatever I do to the bottom, I do to the
Top.
very good. So 3 times 9, 27. 2 times 8, 16. Right? Yep. And 27 plus 16, 37, 43. 43 over 72. Okay? So, your heart's getting tired. Okay, so today's homework. Today's homework we're going to do on these 2 sheets. There we go.
There's still more.
No, this is it. This is their homework. This is what they're going to work on. So, on this page, you only have to change one of them, right? But you still got to find the common multiple, and we're going to call it the lowest common denominator. And the same thing we did on this page, we're going to match them up, and then you can add them up. You can only add them up when the denominators are the same. So let's see how you do on this one. The first page is a little easier, because 2 will go to 10 easy, 4 will go to 8 easy, 7 will go to 21 easy, 5 will go to 20 easy. You only have to change one of these. This one you might have to change 2. Okay? All right? We'll get these pictures up on Instagram, and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes for our regular day. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. See you in a bit.